Welcome back to All the Crackers in the Box. Hi, it's your friend Corey. Today is a bit of a yarn winding day. I need to get caught up on a little bit of yarn winding. Too much is floating around. Anyways, glad you're here to join me for this. Hello. So, let's start with some cute yellows. My mom just picked these up for me the other day at a thrift store. $1 a piece. Ooh, that's nice. That's a really nice yarn. I like the way that one feels. I'm yet to inspect them. I'm just gonna slide over my tools here. Just some crochet hooks. Feed it in. This really feels like a Simply Soft. Very, very shiny and very soft, so it probably is. And here we go. Getting my first cake of the day done to add to my pile of cakes. So if you're looking into organizing, I do recommend one of these. They are very versatile. I did mine 3x4 with one, mostly one on the top. I do want to get another one so I can go up higher because I do a lot of my yarn in bags beside right in here. We got some of these bags with a bit of yarn in them, and I have 2 totes. That is all I have for yarn. That's all I have room for yarn. I have a big family, and we all need space for all our belongings, and that is all the space I have for this particular hobby. I have more than one hobby, so I can't take up the whole room. There we go. The nice little yarn tangle, my favorite. Yeah, that's feeling like Simply Soft. It really is. It's not a bad thing. It's a nice soft yellow, very buttery, like butter yellow. Anyway, so I find these hold quite a bit of yarn, especially when you cake them up. You can fit a lot of yarn in there, which is very important when you're trying to save space. Definitely winding them up into cakes really helps. I find skeins look like they're a bit thick, bit less, but I find fit way more cakes into any space. More cakes go in, less skeins. Yeah, I can speak the words. I really can. And here we go. Gonna tighten this end down inside because we don't want it coming out. But this one feels like it probably will, so it is probably Simply Soft because, you know, it's a picky yarn. That's okay. If I know I'm having to work with it, I prepare myself fully mentally to be able to have something else to do that's a little easier on my brain because it can split, it slides, it's slippery. It's very pretty though. So, here we go. There's my end. Yarn cake number 1. So these were almost the same size, but see how much smaller. This one feels a little more coarse. I'm not sure what this one is. I don't think it's dollar store. Dollar store stuff is usually a bit softer than that. Whew, getting hot today. Oh, there goes the yarn. It is running across my floor now. I'm okay. It's fine. I just vacuumed. And here we go. So I have all my yarn behind plastic right now. I saw a big ball. I got paranoid. All my wearables are in bedding, plastic bags. You know, the ones that you buy bedding and it comes in this bag with a zipper and it's plastic. And you got them in those. Just in case, because I've seen them in my closet before. So I'll sacrifice my store-bought stuff, but not mine. Not the stuff I made. That's where I draw the line. Alright, this one's coming out real nice. Smooth as butter. Probably coming up on having to oil it again, and all I do to oil it is go to this little hole on the bottom with a small Q-tip with a little bit of olive oil. I just rub it around. Turn the crank a little bit just so the teeth start getting it. That's what you really have to do. Don't use a lot. Just a really small amount. And that really seems to keep the squeak down. Because I've already had it happen where the squeak started and I tried that and it worked really well. I looked it up to see what kind of oil would work the best. See if I had anything available. Like, do I need to use like my sewing oil? Because I don't have a lot right now. So I was wondering if I had to go buy some. No, I did not have to go buy some. Here's our end. I'll poke that back in. Two adorable yellows. Very cute. Now, I know this is from the dollar store. 4 of them for $7, but look at that color. Look at that color. That color does it for me. My husband saw it and he knew this would definitely be something up my alley. It almost glows with like the purple hue, the purple tones to this blue. And I love it. And I'd really like to get more if I could. I'd like to make something out of this. I could probably make a wearable out of that color and love it. It's borderline electric blue, but in a darker way. But out of definitely blue, I would definitely rock out quite often. I really like it. It almost has like a glow to it. Yeah, I feel like there's purple to it. I don't know if you can see that on camera, but I definitely can see that in real life. Yep, definitely can. My glasses are a little bit iffy today. It's getting very warm. As it bounces across the floor. So watch that beauty get bigger. Look at that. I just love the way it just shapes it into this cake. Because like I was doing this by hand with toilet paper rolls for quite a while, and it was not the easiest. These dollar store ones are about 112 meters. So I have 4, so that gives me 400 meters, and if I mix it with some other pretty colors, if I can't find more of this, I know which store this comes from, so this just happened to make it to the thrift store, and yeah, I'm going to be on the lookout for this color for sure. It's got a really cool vibe to it. I really like it. I can see this going really good in like some granny squares. Just deflect it. Bags, definitely. I like making bags with this kind of yarn. I've yet to make a wearable. Kind of curious how it would hold up, so I probably would try that at some point. So far, I've stuck to the more expensive stuff for wearables. But, you know, maybe someday I might not be able to afford that, so who knows? I love it for amigurumis, though. Gorgeous. Just a pretty color. Alright. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? Roll this out. Shove it in the middle. And you'll know what your yarn is. Pro tip. Ooh, you got the price tag. Aren't you a lucky fella? Okay, you can go from inner or outer. There's no set way. If there is, I've never heard of it, so maybe I'm missing something. I just like making yarn cakes, putting them on my yarn shelves behind me, and looking at my pretty yarn to get inspired to make something cool, something interesting, something with beauty and style. You know what I'm saying? Probably. If you're watching this video, you're probably right into yarn too, so. Knitting, crocheting, fiber arts. This one's sick. Sorry, I really needed to change position. My arm was hurting and my leg fell asleep. We're here for the yarn winding anyways, right? You need to stare at me the whole time. I don't blame you if you want to, but you don't have to. I got a snacky box of cereal down there and I'm kind of almost getting caught on it. Kids go through growth spurts and I'm kind of lazy, so I don't want to get up in the middle of the night and go get them snacks when they're hungry. So I have to leave. I got a couple boxes of crackers and one box of cereal you don't have to eat with milk every time you eat it, so. Because it's easier for me to do that than it is to get up and just lay there while they have a snack. So then I don't have to get up. If they need water or something, yeah, I'll go get it for them. Out of our water dispenser. But if I don't have to go in the kitchen and grab a snack, I'm good. I don't want to have to go through all that half asleep trying to figure out what they can eat. Then it gives them like 3 options. Pick what you want. There'll be 3 options. No, I'm not getting you sweets. No, I'm not getting you pudding. I'm not getting any messy food. Nothing like that. I'm not getting you anything special. So if you wake up, you tell me hungry, there's your 3 options. You can tell me what you want when you first wake up because you already know what's available. And it's just really easy. Wow, that just really is making a lot of noise, isn't it? Ooh, static. Gently, carefully. I'm just gonna pop that there. Hi, nice to see you again. Got to roll that one up. You just want to roll it into a little piece. Easier to do when you first pop it off because it's still a lot more open. The yarn hasn't settled. Find your end. I like it with my ends hanging out. I love that about the Hobie yarn where they have their stickers on the end. I think that's pretty awesome. Really impresses me. Here's another one. But I think we're going to call it here. Because we're at about 14 minutes. That's a pretty long video. Pretty long. I'll get to these later. So, yeah. I mean, you can pile these up, but you see they're much wider. And when you start getting all sorts of different sizes, it gets really quite consuming for size-wise when you just lay your skeins. Like, you don't think it's that much until you see the difference. And quite frankly, I love the cakes for the fact that they will save me space. So if I cake up everything in my tote over here, I will be down at least half of a tote size. So that gives me half a tote more to work with per room for more yarn, which is the ultimate goal, isn't it? To have as much yarn as you possibly can so you have your rainbow to make whatever you want, whenever you want. Thanks for joining me here at All the Crackers in the Box. Hope to see you again very soon.